Good Jibo morning, house guests. I'm joined with all of my under the sea friends. I'm facing in this direction for no reason. We've got an action-packed night of Jibo stream because we've got Big Brother, which is coming to a close. It's coming to an end. Next week, next Wednesday is the Big Brother finale. And then we have TEW, where we will be revealing some of the new names and new gimmicks that we will be doling out to our whalers. Also, whenever my wife gets on the Discord, we will be joined for the first time ever by my Jibo mom and my Jibo dad, because they watch Big Brother harder than I do. Sierra! Tell her to get on the thing! Tell her to get on the thing! I know! So, for those of you who are unfamiliar with this point of the game, at this point in the game, we're trying to determine the final three of Big Brother. So it's less about the vote and more about who wins veto. Whoever wins veto basically gets to decide who's going home, because they get to pull somebody down, and then the person who's left gets to vote and send somebody home. So Xavier has himself in a very advantageous position tonight, because he is both head of household and the veto holder. How does one win Big Brother? So, after this week, after this episode actually, we'll know the final 3. And then they will compete next Wednesday for the final head of household. And the final head of household gets to choose which out of the 3 who gets to go to final 2 with them. So once they go to final 2, then everybody in the jury house will vote who had the best game, and then that person will be the winner. So that is how you win Big Brother. Oh yes, they have a mini game. They basically have a mini game to determine the head of household every week, and then also they have a mini game to determine somebody who gets to basically veto the vote of the head of household. But the final head of household is determined by like 3 competitions, because they want to make sure that the right person is the final head of household and makes it in. They must retrieve the head of household briefcase suspended above. Hello! She doesn't show up until commercials. Yeah, Kylan is freaking out because basically what Kylan did is Kylan wanted to go out like a pure samurai, purely based on honor. He wanted to go against the best competitor, that being Xavier. And so he saved Xavier last week when he could have essentially sent him home. And Xavier, having no honor or humanity, seems to be deciding that he will just take the easier route and not go against Kylan in the final 2. So he might have shot himself in the foot. Completely unrelated to the Big Brother stream, shout out to WDW, our close personal Janny, for supplying some of my family members with tickets to Disney World, Walt Disney World. We went yesterday and it was a lot of fun. We also got to see him perform for once at his show, which is the opposite of what usually happens. I had a few pointers that I think, you know, as somebody who's completely unexperienced in puppetry, would give to a professional puppeteer. But no, I thought it was a good. I thought it was a good show. My favorite part was the fire spinner. Explain to me how he doesn't burn himself when he walks on fire or holds the fire with his hands. Yeah, see, I've asked fire not to burn me before, and it always does. So maybe it's racist. Yeah, I really don't know. Like, it's truly a fascinating display because I can't figure out what it is. Like, could it be a coating of some kind of liquid that burns off of the skin like Axe? But still, that would definitely burn if you hold it for more than 2 seconds. Be the big brother player you want to be. Yeah, tonight's TEW won't be any gameplay. Manny hasn't put in all the stats. He's making sure everything's fair, which is weird coming from Mansoor. The fish. I don't really expect him to make everything fair, but I'm just here for a good time, not a long time, you know? I would think, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is like there's lighter fluid or alcohol that burns off separately from the skin, but he goes back, like that's when I was watching it as a spectator. I'm watching his hands trying to figure it out, as like I'm trying to figure out what a magician is doing. And I'm like, okay, well, if it burns off like a layer of something on his hands, then he couldn't touch it again, right? But then he does, or he walks on the fire. It's insane. Everybody hates Big D. Maybe there's some sort of lighter fluid like coating his clothes that he can kind of like pat himself down to replenish. But still, it's on the fly and you're worried about the spins. You're like, Big D has been playing a big brain game. He's doing more than we're allowed to see. What are you implying, Big D? But how are you doing, chat? What's been going on? This is the first stream of the week. I haven't heard from you. Oh, I should do all the YouTuber stuff. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Leave a like on the video, share with your friends, share with your mom and dad. If you don't have a YouTube account, consider making one and subscribing. I love to talk to you. Also, Larry came up with a great idea today. Today, me and Larry were talking because we found out that we can do members only streams. So consider becoming a member, because we're going to be having Jeep OnlyFans streams for members only so that I can completely avoid the copyright claims and other content strikes. So Jeep OnlyFans. Eroge only. Is Jeep OnlyFans better or is OnlyFins better? Both are good. Oh, and if you want to see my Jibo feet, that's the only place you're going to see it, so you better become a member. If you become a member, you'll have access to those special streams. Also, you'll get all of the benefits of being a patron or a subscriber, which means you'll be able to join me on the casting couch. Oh, but first I need to set up memberships, so you can't do it now. but later. Larry, why can't you set up friggin' memberships? I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, Honey Pop will come back. Cool. Wow, no commercial break yet. So we were trying to watch Big Brother yesterday, right? It was a long day. We were at Disney. We were all tired, baking in the sun. And freaking Survivor decides that they're going to have a debut and make it 2 hours and just push back Big Brother to 10 at night. Like, the absolute state. Who even watches Big Brother anymore? I mean, not Big Brother, Survivor. Type S in the chat if you watch Survivor. I know you don't.
Who's here today? We're College Parkers?
It's just me. You just have to deal with me, your good old husband.
I thought it was just you. Where is everybody?
Manny's, I don't know, probably doing what Manny does, you know what Manny does. Dyed Jellyfish is coming probably soon. And Damo isn't scheduled to come until 9 when the TEW stream starts. So I'm only joined by my wife, but also my debuting Jibo family. Put it on speaker!
I don't really know how to do that.
I thought you were on the computer.
Where's the speaker on this Discord thing?
What?
I don't see speaker on here.
I don't know. I'm not on a phone.
Oh, there it is. Go ahead.
There you go. My whole family! Dad, don't say the N-word. Mom, you're not going to say anything wrong. Hello, welcome to the show.
Hi.
That's my sister, who's been on the show before. That's not new.
Your parents look very confused. Well, specifically your dad. I can't see your mom. Your mom's not even, she's locked out. But your parents look very confused here.
Yeah, my father only looks at me with disappointment as I stream under the sea.
This is the Big Brother stream.
This is the Big Brother stream. What's your what's a sea pun for Brent?
He doesn't need a sea pun because he's the fisherman.
He owns his name. Brent, what is your analysis on what's going on right now? Get him closer to the speaker. He sounds like he's a million miles away.
I'm extremely frustrated with Big D. I would like for them to flip the script and put him on the block and send him out. He doesn't deserve to be there.
That's a bold statement.
He doesn't deserve to be there. Wow, really? I mean, why would you send him out? He sucks. Nobody's going to vote for him to win.
I know. I think we are all on the standpoint of, he can definitely walk to the finish without Kylan there, but...
You're talking about Xavier, correct, Jackie?
Yes, I'm talking about Xavier.
Yes.
But Big D is very frustrating that he thinks he's done so much, and unless there's something that we haven't seen...
Well, maybe there's something... Maybe the folks at Big Brother don't want you to know all that Big D has done and accomplished.
Yeah, and they better start, highlighting it at some point, because I don't know that anybody is voting for Big D.
They're gonna
Commercial here.
Okay.
We're back at commercial. We'll join you in a second.
It's just me. Yes, this is truly a family affair. Coach, come in here until commercials. I'm in here swimming by myself. And I'm not gonna have anything to say when they're trying to stall with jury house stuff. I don't care. Coach says, according to Kyland, he's done so much more. But he's watched all the feeds and he hasn't done anything. Have you watched the feeds for all 24 hours, though? Did I fire Bork Laser? I guess you're going to have to wait and see. You're gonna have to tune in to the TEW portion of the stream and find out for yourself. Or maybe I clickbaited you. Oh yeah, you can't bring Kylan. They're willing to vote for him. The egomaniac Kylan. Will I? Oh, he's saying that people, the other people in the house. I can't believe the women in the cookout are so surprised that they would create some sort of alliance based on something arbitrary like gender. Yeah, Kylan's got bloody hands. Day one. Telepathy. There he is. Welcome to the stream, Coach.
The stream. I don't know why I didn't even think of that as a nautical pun.
That is a nautical pun. I didn't know that until just now.
So what do we got here? We got Jury House. We got Tiff explaining what the heck is going on.
Yeah. Please tell us what Big D has been. He's clearly the mastermind pulling all the strings behind the scenes, correct?
So, no, definitely not. But he does, people say that he has a good social game, which I guess is somewhat true. Like he is friendly with everyone in the house.
His social game is being harmless, which is, I guess, a game.
The funny thing also with his social game is him and Azza spent majority of their time, at least at the beginning of the season, in the Joker room. Aza was in her bed reading a book. Big D never left the couch. But the thing is, though, people came into that room to talk to him every now and then.
Yeah, like a godfather.
Yeah.
He was pulling the strings.
Yeah, he's mostly just not really a threat, which is kind of surprising because yesterday's competition, he managed to beat Kyland in a balanced competition.
Right? What? What? Maybe we were tricked.
Not only it's like balanced and halfway mental, and he beat Kyland in both aspects of it.
What do you think of Kyland's samurai honor in these final rounds of Big Brother?
I think he's incredibly delusional.
Yeah.
So
I mean, does he think that after pissing off like half of the jury house that he's gonna beat the guy who's just the best player?
I think he thinks that his resume in terms of competitions might work, but the thing with Kyland is he seems like the kind of person who learns social interaction from a book, but doesn't understand.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand.
It's like he read the
genuine
secret.
intent. He's kind of like your typical salesman, where like they know the techniques, but they don't have any genuine intent behind what they do.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you remember from like a while back when I think Claire was on the block. And his idea, he put Claire on the block, and his idea was that Claire would be grateful to him because he took her off with the veto.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, he kind of misses the point where it's like, yeah, you put her on the block just because you put her in a situation where she was stressed.
You didn't. It's a severe lack of actual understanding of the situation that he's making.
And that's kind of just how Kyland's social game has been for like this entire season, is that he comes into all these conversations like very long-winded. He kind of dances around the subject. A lot of people thought that it might have been due to ADHD, but then there's been other counter theories where it's like he actually is intentionally doing that to like
maybe he's just a Delta male.
What did you make of yesterday when he was smelling everything?
Yeah, what did he mean by this?
So the other funny thing is, from what I've gathered from people watching the feeds, I think I've seen it maybe a few times, is that that's not even the worst of his household habits.
What else does he do?
What if he doesn't wash his hands?
I mean, after what?
After a lot of things.
This actually
I'm
brings up a great conversation that needs to be had.
Okay, I mean, I'm open to it. We've had this conversation before on the stream. I don't think you need to wash your hands after you pee because it's your skin, and I touch my skin all the time. It's
your skin, and it's the part of your body that you want to keep the most clean anyway.
Yeah,
so like...
I don't have a dirty wiener.
Men, right?
I could respect not after the pee. I personally just wash my hands out of maybe habit and maybe just personal safety, but I can respect the not washing after you pee as long as it's just the one and not the number two.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If I was digging into my pee hole, then yes, I'd wash my hands. That's sturdy. But I'm not peeing all over my wiener.
Yeah, no.
Back me up, Brent. Back me up, Brent.
Well, so what else is Kyland not washing his hands after besides pooping? Apparently,
I'm trying to remember what specifically was. I know like the big thing that people caught on about that was that he was also preparing food for people in the house.
Oh, that's
nice.
not halal.
Which you love to see.
Yeah, and I forgot like what he was touching, because I knew it was something that would be like you don't want him preparing the food, yet he's doing it anyway.
With his poop hands.
Yeah. Maybe he was just like, I don't think he was just
and
scratching
his booger nose. His booger nose and poop hands.
Yeah, probably the booger nose, maybe the poop hands too.
I mean, Sierra, you're a chronic sniffer of things, and I don't want your boogers in my
but
food.
I've never sniffed a food that hard.
You stick your nose in my things and then smell it. There's definitely boogers flying in the other direction.
No, my boogers are your boogers.
But yeah, so that's kind of Kyland's deal, is he doesn't seem to understand the implications of what he's doing. He just thinks that he has the resume without like any of...
He probably read like a big book on how to manipulate people and didn't fully get it.
I forgot what the name of, there's like a popular book about that where it's like how to make friends and influence people, I think is the name of it, and he definitely recommended that book at one point.
Classic pickup artist.
Ooh, what do we have here? Oh, more jury house.
Back in the jury house. They look
This is probably
tan.
gonna-
They look tan in the jury house, though. What do they not have the real sun in the Big Brother house?
So one of the things is that because they're always preparing the competitions in the yard, they always have to
Oh,
post-
they can't
have to
lay out in
post
this.
off.
Okay, okay, I didn't know that.
So they get like 1 or 2 days where they're allowed to go outside, and they're ecstatic whenever it happens.
Yeah, I didn't know. I actually didn't know that.
So this might just be like full on like, hey, they get to be in the sun however long they want, and like
Yeah,
maybe
I
every
was
now and then a
noticing
camera will come
how
by.
tan Claire was.
In previous seasons, they'd had like people would fly helicopters or planes with like words over and like kind of give stuff away, but it would be like so last minute. So
I heard there were also wall whisperers, which I guess there were people like at the
The
line
order,
where they
the
were trying
order
to
of
yell.
the wall whisperers.
But from what I also heard was that one of the reasons why they spent less time outside is because when they do have to prepare the things, like the things in the yard, there was a smaller crew because of the COVID precautions.
Oh,
so
okay.
it might have taken them longer to do it.
Yeah, because I remember them used to just hang outside all the time, but that makes a lot of sense in the current climate.
Now Hannah gets to explain the most stressful hour of her life. Well, maybe not of her life, but of her recent memory, where Kyle made moves that made no game sense whatsoever.
I loved it. He just explained it, and he was like, he said it in such a confident way. He was like, "No, trust me, this makes sense," and it just didn't make sense.
The thing is, I know Hannah knew what Kylan was going to do. I don't think Azza was fully aware. Oh wait, no, she did claim that she actually did want Hannah out. So it's hard to tell whether or not Azza was naive in this situation, or whether or not she was just short-sighted in terms of getting rid of Hannah instead of someone like Xavier, who is obviously going to. At this point, Xavier is just being handed the game on a silver platter.
Yeah, I don't think there's any. As long as he makes it to the, if he makes it to the final two, which I don't know. You'd have to like. Would Big D be able to win his first competition ever?
I'm just thinking of like all the different competition types, and if it's Xavier versus Big D and Azza.
Well, this is your
it's a mental comp.
this is your first season, right?
Yeah.
Usually it's a 2 out of 3 deal for
So
the final head of
even-
household.
Even more so, like if it's an endurance comp, Xavier wins. He won on the wall. He'll probably win any other endurance comp. If it's a mental comp, he's exhibited better memory than all of them, and also he's a freaking lawyer.
He's a lawyer.
He's a lawyer. So we got endurance, we got mental. If it's a physical, or like I guess really any other physical comp, he'd probably win by a landslide. Like the only thing Azza has beaten him in is like a precision comp, which was that ball.
That ball rolling thing because he was just too jacked.
Yeah, couldn't handle his own strength. But like even that was within margin of error of like X probably could have won that.
Yeah, it was close.
Yeah. It's like what can Xavier realistically lose to Azza and Big D?
Twice.
Twice.
Right. I don't think there's anything. Plus, I don't think Kyland is going to make it out of tonight. So
I wonder if Xavier is. I don't remember if he left Big D outside the block or if he put him on it. In terms of like who he wanted to make the decision, if he wants Azza to make the decision or if he wants Big D to make the decision.
You gotta respect them.
what was that, Brent?
I wasn't sure what he was going to say, so I muted it.
Oh wow,
He
canceled.
said there's a lot of people who don't like Kai, but you do have to respect his game. Or there's, what did you say? You do have to respect his game because he's.
I
won.
respect
He's
his
won.
honor. Yeah, and he's won.
I respect his resume. I don't respect his game. If that makes any sense.
No,
I
I get that.
I think he played a very sloppy game, especially on like the social side, and like just a lot of his decisions have been incredibly sloppy. His resume, though, like in terms of
He's got a lot of
competition-
wins. Got a lot of wins.
Yeah, he's got a lot of wins.
But I think resume alone isn't enough because Xavier purposely threw so many of those comps, and they know that. Like,
Yeah.
so Kai's resume might not have been the same if Xavier hadn't been throwing the comps. He only won when he absolutely needed to win. He didn't want to look like a bigger threat than he was.
Yeah.
And the funny thing, that one that he won with the puzzle, like he beasted that one too.
Yeah, like it was easy for
Wasn't-
him.
Not bad for a bartender.
Right.
I don't think anyone buys that he's a bartender.
No.
I actually figured it out early. In the dialogue, he said, "There's no way you're a bartender. I've asked you about 2 different drinks. You don't know how to make those, and you fall asleep at 10 o'clock every night.
Yep.
No bartender falls asleep that early."
Yeah, you might have had to pick something different than like a school teacher or something, like a gym
No, I would have
teacher.
bought a school teacher. No, gym teacher's a threat because a gym teacher used to be an athlete, usually.
Oh,
Alright,
so
well, Middle school
speaking
teacher.
of fake careers though, I did watch Survivor yesterday because
Because you were trying to stay up.
Yeah. So one of the guys is a former NFL player, and he's telling people that he like quit in college and that now he's just like he runs a rec league. So there are plenty of people lying about their careers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one of the things that got cut from the episodes that was in the feeds was with Sarah Beth and her career. I know they mentioned that she lied about being a voice actress and is actually like a forensic scientist.
Yeah.
But what happened on the feeds that didn't make to, like the live episodes is that they accused her of lying about everything other than her career.
Yeah, they said that her girlfriend was fake.
Her girlfriend was fake. I remember there was like one point where they accused her of like lying about her dad passing at some point. And their rationale behind that is that, oh, she's an actress, she must be used to lying. And it's like, the actress thing was the only thing she lied about.
All
To
these
be-
people
to be
have watched
fair-
past seasons. They've seen past seasons. They know people do not care about what they lie about. Like, I think I talked about it a couple weeks ago. One guy lied about his wife having some extremely rare disease, and she was perfectly fine, and he was getting all these sympathy points for it, and even his best friend in the house didn't know. And then in jury, he finally comes clean to his best friend in the house, and it's like, his best friend gets so angry with him. Like, how could you lie about that?
I mean, to be fair, she was cuddling with Kylan for the entire season. Like, I wouldn't buy the girlfriend either.
True.
Yeah. And then
Larry's
so the thing
close
is,
personal friend.
with Kylan's jury management though, is that he kind of
His
loyalty
jury
there.
management was bad.
yeah, he made it very clear that he was manipulating her towards the end. So it's
Yeah.
like he lost her vote. So all of that cuddling got you, I guess, some serotonin boost, but like it really didn't get you much else. Yeah, I don't see any possible way to the finish where Xavier doesn't win this handedly.
Which is interesting because like there was something that they brought up yesterday, was that they did want the best example of the black winner of Big Brother to be the winner. Like, that's kind of Kylan's rationale, is he wants to be like, he wants the best example, so it's not just like the Alliance carried whoever won, which is a fair point.
It's fair. Although, I guess I forgot what I think they were trying to make a point something about like having a black woman as opposed to having a black man win. And granted, there hasn't been a black winner at all.
Clearly not. They cut out all of the black women immediately. One by one.
Actually, barely even one by one. They cut them both at the same time.
At the same time, yeah.
It was a single night.
And they're only going, if they bring Azza, it's only because they know they can beat her.
She won. Or wait, did she win 2 comps? Or?
I think she
Yeah,
won one.
Okay, here goes the vote in a second.
Is it gonna do it?
And Big G has to vote in front of them.
What you gonna do, Big D?
He followed the plan.
Here we go.
Big money, big money.
No whammy. No whammy. Oh, he loves it. He loves having this power.
Straight to his head.
Woo, Maryland!
I'm pretty sure.
There's
at
the
least...
dress, by the way, Coach.
Wait, what about the dress?
That's the dress that she didn't want Alyssa to wear.
Oh yeah.
What was the dress?
She thought that Alyssa was going to like break the dress or something.
Oh.
Which I thought that Alyssa was roughly the same size.
Alyssa's tiny, isn't she?
Yeah.
Not as tiny as Ozza.
Small. But yeah, I think that's like maybe the fourth speech that started with "Who would have thought?"
Who would have thought? Look at
Who
us.
would have thought we would? Yeah. What a great time, family, friends.
Derek. I don't believe anything Kylan says.
He might be a sociopath.
I think he is. Like, people throw that around a lot, but he really feels like one. Like,
So,
he's really trying to mimic human emotion.
I didn't see it on the feeds, but I saw the Twitter updates on the Big Brother update account, where Big D didn't realize that he would have to make this vote in front of everyone. He thought that he was going to go into the diary room and then he could come out just like crying as if it was like a big deal to him.
Ah! What's he gonna do?
The question is, how is he going to phrase it though? Is he going to say?
Is he going to say, I choose to evict, or
I evoked?
I evote to evict?
I love this speech.
The Godfather.
Yeah, get him.
Gah!
I want to see the jury house reactions when Kylan runs.
When Kylan
comes
walks
through
in,
the door.
yeah.
Are they going to keep a straight face, or are they going to immediately celebrate in his face?
The game? What did he mean by this? What? What? What did he mean by this? What's happening?
Oh, are we getting a? Big D, you don't owe them anything. Just tell them to leave.
Kylan's pissed.
Oh, they're about to fight.
What's happening?
They're about to fight. He's trying to get him.
It's the game. Ah.
Julie, come get your man.
He's trying to get him
No,
kicked up.
fight!
Back up, back
Fight!
up.
This is how I want it to end. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh, what is happening?
I've never seen this before. Oh! Julie, get your mans. Walk. Kyland.
Of all the people, like I shouldn't be as surprised, but I'm still like surprised of all the people that make a scene on the way out.
He couldn't hold
That
it
was
together.
so cringe.
That was awesome.
That was the worst
That
thing I've
was
seen on Big
awesome.
Brother. And I saw somebody get burned by a cigarette once. And I saw a toilet get cleaned with a toothbrush.
How
I
happy
saw
the other three are.
he get poured on someone's head. That is the worst thing I've seen in Big Brother history. And
That
I've seen a
was
lot.
awesome.
The best part is the middle picture in like Callan's not quite montage, whatever it is in the back, is the donkey picture with him beating.
Oh, I can't believe what was he trying to do? Get him to punch him?
Well, did you hear? Yeah, I think that's what he was trying to do. Like, if I
He
can't
brought
win, neither can you. And now it's down to final 2, and here we
Oh,
are.
what Kino imagery of crabs in a barrel trying to pull each other down.
That was awful. I'm like, I
He
can't
brought
believe.
up his family.
And like his nephew, his brother just died. Like, that was bad. That was cringe.
That
Although,
was
like, not
awesome.
surprising of Kylan. Not surprising.
About time something interesting happened. Jeez. That's the best thing that's happened all season.
That was so cringe. My stomach is in knots right now. I'm like,
Julie, you coward. Julie
And
didn't
Julie
want
did-
good TV.
no, she didn't stop it. Normally, she's
She
like,
didn't.
okay,
She
you
didn't
have-
stop it very. Yeah, she did wait, but she should have.
Yeah.
She should have let it happen.
Yeah. Normally, you get your bag and you leave. You have like 5 seconds. You can give a hug, and that's it. You're not here having a face-to-face convo. Yeah. They're like in her earpiece, like, Julie. Cut
And
him
she's
off.
like, Julie's like, no, let them fight.
Yeah, that's when it got. That's when it got bad. The nephew, yeah, that was not necessary.
Even Frenchie didn't make a scene like that on the way out, and Frenchie was the most likely to do something like that.
Good old Frenchie. That doesn't even feel like the same season. Wow. So X just has to. He just has to win. He just has to win.
Yeah, against
Two
Otherwise-
losers.
Otherwise, this is the worst season of Big Brother ever. If either of those.
Ah,
two
could
win.
you imagine if he
It will
chokes?
go from the best to the worst instantly if he doesn't get to the final. If X doesn't.
Because neither of them should win.
Yeah. Because neither should be the winner of Big Brother, and we need to restart the season if they're going to be winning.
it would be hilarious though, but it would still be very bad.
It would be such a bad ending to the season.
We'll never have 6 black people in the Big Brother house again.
So how do you think that's
No,
going to affect
definitely.
future strategies though, in terms of are people going to be expecting all the black people to be working together?
I think next year they should literally Noah's Ark it and give 2 of every race.
Yeah.
Just to see what happens.
So that'll be good.
Like, let's stop pretending like that's not actually what happens and just see what race will be the other race's Judas.
You always be Judas to me.
Get my nephew's name out your mouth, son.
They could even start with a Noah's Ark theme, but then completely abandon the theme halfway through with competitions that have like no real central theming whatsoever.
I mean, they had like partners, but not specifically race partners. Like they've had, like you come in with a partner in the house. That's been a season before. Janelle's season was partners. I think, what was that, Jalen? Season 9? No, season 7. Yeah, Janelle and her girl, that was the first to go home. Season
Big
6, they had
Brother, the
partners.
race war.
And we
Wait,
didn't
there's-
know they were partners.
Is there still time for HOH tonight? It's like 10 minutes left.
No, because it's 3 competitions, so they'll do it in the finale, right?
Wonder what they do with the last 10 minutes then. Oh yeah, but
I
with the theme,
guess
I was
they'll
thinking-
interview friggin' Kyland.
I mean, it'll be juicy. It'll be good. But with the theme, I'm thinking how like it was supposed to be a beach house, and they abandoned that like what 2 or 3 weeks in. It was a beach house and like vaguely a casino. and
Yeah,
they
I thought it was a
abandoned that,
casino.
Like, 4 weeks in. But then there were also like there was a safari involved there at some point, and like a circus there, and the theme just completely went out the window.
I wish they didn't give him time to cool off. He's so mad. Big baby rage mad.
Well, if it wasn't for the cookout, Kylan would have been eliminated at least like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, he was an early target at one point. You think Julie will try and convert him on the way out? Especially after that display?
She needs to.
Kylan needs Jesus more than Claire.
I'm actually kind of surprised he wasn't flirting with Julie like the moment he got out there, because he did that every single time he went to vote.
Because he thought that would win over America because he's a sociopath.
I mean, it did work on some people. Some people still love him.
I mean, he did, right? He did honor it.
I mean,
He could have gotten her out. He could have gotten Xavier out last week.
Yeah.
Three times.
I don't think he realizes that at this point of the game, like a gesture like, hey, I'm gonna bring you, Xavier, to the final 3 or final 4, is like, that doesn't really do anything. It's the cutthroat point. Like, that would have made sense like 5 weeks ago, but
Yeah.
we're at the cutthroat point right now. Also, I don't think Kylan realized how using the veto on Xavier put both Azza and Big D in a very hostile situation, like by keeping them out of the loop.
Yeah, because it pissed Oz off big time.
Yeah, and it drew attention to Xavier because if I recall correctly, Xavier actually did need to diffuse a lot of that tension.
Yes.
So it might have even created more issues for Xavier as opposed to just leaving the block the way that it was. I don't like the editing in these goodbye messages.
Yeah, I know. Why does it? What's with the jump cuts? No.
It's like when a serial killer like writes out their, or like not blackmailer, but like someone who has someone hostage and they write it out in newspaper clippings. It's like that, but in the form of a video message.
No, you're not. You recorded this. You recorded this at the wrong time. He's trying to make a play for the next season.
Yeah, he's ready for All Stars.
He wants All Stars now.
Do All Stars. All he has to do. I mean,
Yeah, they can bring him back next season. If
you can see that.
Yeah, they brought. Yeah.
Just one of the favorite house guests, and they.
Yeah.
he's hardly a favorite house guest.
No, not Kylan. Paul from, I can't remember, 15
Yeah.
or 16 or something.
Yeah.
He came back.
Armenian Paul.
Yeah, he came back. It's like, I mean, who else came? Like, didn't Nicole? How many seasons did Nicole do? I feel like she was on
Nicole's
3
done
seasons.
like 3 or 4.
No, not 4. It couldn't have been 4. It's 3.
I'm assuming that with All Stars, there's 2 types of people who come back. I'm assuming there's the fan favorites and then the absolute psychopaths.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
that's exactly what it is.
So Kylan has a good case on the second part. Like,
Maybe that's why he was making such a fuss on the way out.
Kylan was also a good gameplay. I mean, like, he did have, he made it interesting, I will say. So
Maybe that's what the bringing up his nephew was about. Was he was trying to get enough heat on the way out that they'd bring him back for maybe a partner season.
I wonder if he feels bad after hearing X's like goodbye speech.
I don't think he feels anything.
Yeah, I don't think he has feelings.
Yeah, that's true. He's kind of crazy. So I guess we're not getting HOH tonight.
It looks like they're just making a small announcement about the America's Favorite Player, which is still pretty much split between Derek X and maybe Claire.
Really?
Maybe
Claire's not running?
Claire got some points, at least among the Twitter people and the Reddit people and the people
When
who
Julie
follow.
tried to convert her or something.
You are a child.
You are a child of God, aren't you, Claire?
She used the word grace once, and apparently she's now on the conversion list.
Julie hit.
Oh, Claire, you are a child of God like I am, aren't you?
Didn't think we were gonna go with the vengeful God voice. We're gonna need some anime high school kids to save this situation. But yeah, I think Claire got it a lot from the just the way she reacted to when Tiffany basically told her about the cookout.
Yeah, she basically
Technically
said.
didn't tell her about the cookout, but
She basically said, no, the black people need this, and then Reddit loved it. Reddit was like, yes, yes, queen.
Yas Queen, please slay. But people also just loved Derek X and thought he kind of got done dirty by this whole by history. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Also, the funny thing about Derek X is that he was originally trying out to be on Survivor, and they used him as like an alternate. On Big
What?
Brother. So he had only seen like one season of this prior to coming on.
And that explains his weird fit body.
I'm going to refrain from making any comments about anyone's physical fitness levels in this show.
I said he was fit.
He's got like a.
Did you guys hear that? America's favorite house guest is winning 50,000 instead of 25.
Where are they getting all this money from?
Them social media monies.
America.
America's vote.
I'm voting for Frenchie. This all happened because Frenchie allowed it to happen.
I mean,
If Frenchie didn't divide the straight white males in the beginning, then there would have been more competition.
Frenchie was the real leader of the cookout.
Yeah.
So that's the schedule. Tomorrow is like the families, and then Sunday is HOH, and Wednesday is finale.
Oh, Sunday's HOH. Okay.
Yep, Wednesday's finale. I mean, they might play HOH before, but Sunday is when we're gonna see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we'll have an answer before then.
But
Love one another, everybody. Just remember that.
Love one and other.
Question is, will it be before? Wait, so it's 9 o'clock. So I guess that means it's after Survivor? Because isn't the usual time slot's 8 o'clock?
Yeah. Not weird.
Yeah, if you want a real cringe fest, watch the premiere of Survivor this season. Because it's like, they just came back from the pandemic after a year and a half of not being able to do anything. And it's Jeff Probst trying to get as hip and, I guess I'll say it, as hip and woke as possible.
Yes. Yes, Jeff.
And then I don't know if you're familiar with like recent seasons of Ninja Warrior, how like maybe the show used to be a bit more about like the actual competition, but then recent seasons of Ninja Warrior, they show you all these promo packages about like people's like backgrounds and all this stuff.
Yeah, I haven't
first
seen
hour
Ninja
of
Warrior
that
since it
show.
became a network show.
Yeah, so
Okay, I'm logging out, guys.
Goodbye, wife.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, mom and dad and sister.
Oh.
either hop off or stay on the soundboard. Mute myself.
Thank you for joining us. You can stay on. We could use a soundboard.
Yeah, I'll mute the mic. Keep the soundboard going.
Die Jellyfish, welcome to the stream.
Oh, stream is like a pun.
Coach just got that too. I didn't mean it that way, but it's true.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. You missed some good cringe on Big Brother.
Oh,
Yeah.
do tell.
Kyland got voted out and then started talking about Xavier's nephew trying to draw out a punch. Man, Swordfish,
What?
did you see that?
Oh there.
Yeah.
Did you see the cringe at the end of Big Brother?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
so awesome.
That was so good.
I was really mad because it was the only real drama we've seen the whole season.
That's
and they
what
cut
I
it
said.
off. Of course they did because that's
Julie
just
was
the
like,
way-
"Get out of there! Get
I'm
out!"
like, no, don't get out of there. This is literally the only conflict we have ever had this entire season.
Yeah.
Why are you making this? Why are you rushing this? Who needs the interview? Nobody cares.
No, just let them fight.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, ow. Face.
No, should we go to the? We should go to the TEW draft or the deck.
Well, we're waiting for Damo. Claimo.
Yeah.
Dame Oyster.
Dame Oyster.
Claymore.
Claymo. You were calling him Claymo the entire time, and I was like, I was not going to correct you.
3, 2, 1.
Claymo!
Hold on, I got a couple critical errors for starting this game.
What did you do?
Well, Kana has not debuted yet, so I gotta change that.
What?
Yeah, Kana. Wait a minute, what the hell is this? What's going on here?
Oh, you
Who's doing
haven't been here for it under the surface before?
What are we, Opie and Anthony now? What's
Yes. Yes.
Opie and Anthony?
going on? We're the Howard Stern show? We're doing these
Yes.
radio sounds? Alright.
Coach, give me some ethnic whooping.
Ethnic.
What did you mean by that?
There it is.
Why is that ethnic? I don't.
It's because that's how we react to Kiss.
Oh.
Don't
The
you
band?
don't you remember watching like an episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and then like a girl
that's-
would kiss Will, and everybody would go like,
Oh yeah, that's right. No, you're right.
They don't do that on Full House. They don't do that on Full House. That's exclusively Family Matters.
Family Matters.
Okay, what else was there an issue? Oh yeah, Vince McMahon had a conflicting.
Could it
Oh,
be?
Could it be?
It is Dave Oyster.
He's here. Hola.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Oh, hi guys.
Hello.
Hello there.
The final GM, the GM of Chum.
That's it. Extreme. What was it I said?
Extreme
Extreme Chumming
Championship.
Weekly. It's like the best fisherman's magazine possible.
You want it to be weekly? I can either make it whaling or weekly, whatever you want.
Well, is it not weekly because it's meant to be like a weekly TV show?
It is a weekly TV show, yeah. I mean,
I
what's
was
the
thinking,
name of
if we're going nautical themed, we may as well go that extra mile
Go
and make
all
it like
the
a fucking
way.
fishing magazine,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah.
All right.
Language.
Hey, I can say what I want. I'm not scared.
He's
I'm already
not scared.
fired.
Yeah.
No, he's got a point.
Friendly stream for children. Jeez, Louise.
Don't worry, I've got a beep button.
Children are watching this at 9 p.m. Well then, fuck your terrible parenting.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Holy
You
Jesus.
still got it.
That's what you're getting, guys. That's what you're getting.
How
Oh,
many Killian's Irish Red Deeps are we?
So the point of today's TEW stream is to perhaps explain how our shows are going to be structured a little bit, and also to present some of the new names and characters that will be debuting into our respective federations.
That's correct. We're going to go through our roster and name and repackage most of our wrestlers or superstars or whatever you want to call them, mutants. I don't know what ECW called their guys.
So I'd like to start with Jellyfish, because Jellyfish has made a coup on all of my authority figures.
Yeah, we're gonna see who we're gonna start with. I don't know. The game will decide. So we will see.
What is Jellyfish? You got Vincent Kennedy McMahon. You got Shane McMahon and Stephanie McMahon.
Yep.
Leaving Linda, though.
Leaving me.
You kind of ruined your Pokemon collection.
With only Linda.
You did not get all 5 pieces of Exodia.
You did not complete the McMahon Exodia dynasty.
Oh. What will my main event of WrestleMania 2000 be?
And you're not going to have Linda.
A McMahon in 3 corners.
No.
Doesn't really have the same ring to it.
happening. McMahon chats.
So I assume the McMahons are running WCW in this universe, correct?
Well, don't assume anything.
Well, no, they're active performers, actually.
They're contracted talent. They're talent.
I mean, as authority figures on the show. Who's running? Is Child Dijak running running the show like Vince Russo?
Jellyfish.
No, it's Dijak in TEW.
Oh.
No, it's Jellyfish.
Oh, okay.
Look, Jellyfish Dijak is a 16-year-old white American male wrestler.
Wait, how does this work? Because didn't Jellyfish also draft Damian Mackel?
So, no, I drafted Damian Mackel, but in the game there is a big Demoister.
Damian O'Connor is who you drafted.
I'm sorry, Damian O'Connor.
Please.
There's also a T-Bar and a Jellyfish. So,
there's a Bork?
There's 2 versions of some people, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing.
So, we're gonna select this guy. Play as this character. Oh, we have to determine your user talents, Jellyfish. You get to pick your skills.
Ooh.
So all of these are out of 10, and you have 30 points to spend, Jellyfish. So go at it. I can explain to you what each of them are if you want to know.
Jeez, just do it for me. I don't care.
What?
Yeah, nobody really cares. This is.
This wouldn't be.
We aren't supposed to be doing gameplay. We're just supposed to be talking about the universe.
You
don't understand. You keep saying that. You don't understand. You have to be in the game to do that. Okay.
Why?
Because you just do. That's how the game is. You just have to get in.
But you didn't do all the stats.
So heads up, something. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this with me streaming over Discord, because in the game there are pop-ups that don't. I'll just have to show my whole screen.
If you stream the game, then I'll be able to capture it.
Oh really?
Yeah, unless the pop-ups are like weird HTML pop-ups, it should.
They might be. It's kind of an indie game. We'll see. Oh, it's Demoister's beautiful face.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see.
Oh wow!
Stream.
Wait, we can use this face because he owns the rights to this face.
This is true. I actually do.
Okay, how do I stream a game? Do I
just screen the window.
No, that's what I was doing. It's not gonna work. Well, unless tell me if you see this pop up when I press it. Okay.
Hold on. Okay, I see it.
You see the point levels?
I see.
Do you see negotiating, motivating, creativity?
No.
Oh, then no, yeah. So I'm just gonna stream my screen. Otherwise, you might not be able to see everything.
You do that, but hurry. We only have 50 minutes.
Okay. Oh, hey everyone, look, it's you.
Could it be?
Right, so
it is.
Character. We'll do Jack of all trades. Player 2 will be.
Look at him! Look at the boy!
What a pretty girl.
What a
Oh my
beautiful young
God.
lady. You could see how it was devastating to me when I became a masculine, muscular man.
And finally, men's swordfish. Check out that bowl cut. Look how dashing I am.
Wow.
Uh,
Good night.
Good night. Mwah. Who are you talking to in your headphones?
Talking to Manny and Damo and Dijak.
Gosh.
And what are your
Jellyfish.
cheeks doing?
I'm talking with my mouth.
That's why
she's
your
right.
mouth shut like this the whole time? I'm gonna stick my finger in your mouth.
No, don't do that. That's gross. Okay, you want to be Jibo for 5 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay, here. You can talk to friends.
Hi.
Hello, how's it going?
Good.
Good, I'm glad.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Sitting on Daddy's lap.
Ooh, that's fun.
I'm talking
You
to
wanna-
you guys.
Do you want to play this game?
Yeah.
Okay, well, here.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the roster. You can help us name.
Do you want to be Jibo too? That's the only thing that's fair,
They
right?
were talking to me.
What were they saying? They didn't have anything of value to say. They're men. Never listen to men.
Why?
Because
Why then? Why do we listen to you?
I am not a man. I am your father.
A man is Potter.
Say hello.
Hello.
He's
Hello.
right.
I'm Jivo.
No, you're not. Don't lie.
Nice.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You don't sound anything like Jibo.
But I do sound like Jivo.
You don't sound anything like him.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, now that's
What do I
Jibo's.
sound like?
Yeah. Well, what do I sound like?
Like this. This.
How dare you? Okay, good night. Don't touch.
It doesn't work without a pad.
See you tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Why is it working when you do it?
Because I'm an adult.
Daddy. But it's a pad. Mine doesn't work when it's not a pad.
You stole my pad.
Good night, Daddy.
Good night.
Wait, you have to line me up so I can get at the bed.
Bye.
Bye.
Meow, meow, meow.
All right, what do you need to do, Manny?
I don't know. I don't remember how to play this. I can't figure out. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So we're gonna start
Donovan.
with.
Why is he Donovan?
Huh?
Wait, what does his Wikipedia say?
Chris Dijak is an American professional wrestler working under the name Donovan Dijak, one of the most physically imposing human beings in independent wrestling today. Donovan Dijak has been dominating the combat. Blah blah blah. Who gives a shit?
What does mine
Let's start
say?
with Bill Goldberg. We're gonna start with Goldberg. Dijak, Jellyfish, please
What?
go ahead.
What am I doing?
Repackage our close personal friend Bill.
Oh. Oh, Mal, I wasn't prepared for this at all.
Okay. Well, you know,
start with
he's got to be.
start with Brennan.
start with Brennan.
Are we doing?
You just have to rename him. You can figure out what his actual character is over time, but
Okay.
No,
He's-
do it now.
He's gonna be Goldfish.
Oh,
Goldfish, goldfish,
you really kept up with the
goldfish.
theming.
The
I'm really happy
theming, the
about
theming never ends.
No,
that. That's Goldfish.
Goldfish.
And what I guess his gimmick is he's Goldfish.
Yeah, he's a little pet in a bowl.
Does he forget things after a minute?
Yes.
Is it from bashing his head on the wall before he does his entrance?
I'm gonna say this is a badass gimmick.
That's badass.
All right, cool. Next up, we got Bret Hart.
Is that
Yeah, keep going.
is that me?
Yeah,
That's
it's you. You
It's your
signed him.
roster. Yeah, you did this.
I'm still Bret Hart. Bret Starfish.
That's horrible. That's the laziest.
all right, hang on.
Oh, so they're related, are they?
I'll do a better one. I'll do a better
Okay, Chad, help out that jellyfish here. Every time
help
we come
that
up with
jellyfish.
Listen, it doesn't have to be sea related. Just
It
make
doesn't have to be.
Yeah, even
Well, I
Brett
wanted-
Shark.
Brett Shark would have been better.
Shark. That's close.
Oh, but they're saying Brett Shark with 2 Ks, like Breaker.
Brun Breaker.
Brun Breaker. Oh, you could also make a joke of his nickname, the Hitman.
Oh yeah, that's true. How about the Brett the Bitman Shark?
Oh, like he's Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, that's good. Brett the Bitman Shark is good.
What's the deal with wrestling holds?
Do we need the 2Ks? Oh, Brett Karp is also good. Damn. You guys are getting me
That's
with that.
good.
Now we'll go with Shark.
I like Shark. It sounds close to heart.
Yeah, it's Brett the I almost said shit man. Brett the Bitman Shark.
Brett the man.
His gimmick is he's a shark.
No, his gimmick is that he's a comedian.
Why?
Because he's a bit man.
Oh, okay. I'll say he's
He likes doing bits.
What's the adjective for aquatic? Oh, I guess I just said it. Aquatic.
The fact of the matter is every time I go down an airplane, they give me food.
Food is terrible. Dave
What's
Bautista.
the deal?
Dave Bautista, that jellyfish. Help him out, chat.
Dave Bautista.
All right. Okay. I'm noticing
Big
the theme.
bait.
Bautista. His gimmick is he's like an internet troll. He makes bait.
He makes bait
Yes.
posts.
Perfect.
He's a shit poster. I guess I'll say that's a dominant gimmick. Yeah,
It's also realistic.
Yeah, it's realistic. I guess Brett's gimmick should have like a basis. I'll say it's legitimate. He's a legitimate.
He's a legitimate comedian.
We got David Arquette, that jellyfish.
Oh wow.
David Arquette. Maybe David Aquette? David Aquarium?
David.
Doesn't have to be sea related. We're just going down that
But
path.
at this point, it
this
does.
point, the whole roster might as well be.
David R.
David Aquafresh?
David, that's the toothpaste. David.
Coach says arc at like a boat.
David Carr.
What was his character in the famous wrestling film?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, we can go back to this one if you can't figure it
Think
out.
about it. Think about it, chat.
Hulk Hogan. It's a big one.
Oh yeah, this is important. Oh, can this be Bulk Bogan and have him be Australian?
It's either Bulk Bogan. But we also wanted to do Bollywood.
Bollywood, Bollywood Bulk Bogan.
Hollywood. Book.
We got Bollywood Bulk Bogan.
You guys just
He's just throwing a
decided.
bit of weight.
Yeah. Fuck you.
That was too good. That was too good.
We got Bollywood Bulk Bogan. His gimmick is that he's a Bollywood star.
Yeah, in such classic
I'll put
Bollywood films as
I'll put in parentheses Australian.
How about David Arquette?
Nice. What does he do? Is he a baseball player?
Yes.
What? I thought the point was that he caught fish.
No, he catches things in his baseball glove.
All right, works for me.
Bollywood Bulk Bogan.
Or is he a catch as catch can wrestler?
Oh, legitimate.
That's a legitimate gimmick.
How about David Carp Catch?
You really okay?
But he's still a baseball player.
For no reason.
Okay, that works for me. His gimmick is he's a baseball player.
Yep.
Maybe it's a weaselly underdog gimmicky, realistic gimmick.
Beautiful.
It's a gimmicky cartoon. Next up we got
Chef Kiss. Mwah.
Our close personal friend Jerry Lynn.
Ah, yes. He said I was good ones.
Jerry Finn.
Jerry Finn! The Princey. Jerry Finn Ballard. The Prince.
Jellyfin.
Jellyfin.
This is so bottom of the barrel. Just no creativity. It's just puns. All right, jellyfin. Doesn't it make sense?
Jellyfish don't even have fins.
Jellyfish don't have fins, but fine. He's a mutated jellyfish.
No, he's a sandwich maker.
What the hell are you talking about? Okay,
Jelly.
fine. He's a sandwich artist. I guess that's a swagger gimmick. He's really arrogant about how good his sandwiches are. Jimmy Snuka, jellyfish. You had to draft him. Super fly fish, isn't that a thing?
Fly fishing.
Super fly fishing.
Super fly fish.
Maybe super fry, like fried fish.
Oh, super fried fish.
I don't know. Is that funny or is that just shit?
Both. It's both.
Super fry. That's so fucking bad. Oh, of course, Jimmy Super Fry
Scuba.
I like snorkel better.
You like snorkel better than scuba?
Yeah, because SN snorkel's better. Jimmy Super Fry, but then the fried whatever. The fried.
He's a fried cook, like SpongeBob.
It's a fried cook. Perfect. Got it. Awesome. Makes perfect sense.
Super fry.
Oh, Kevin Nash. What are we doing with Kevin Nash?
Kevin Bass.
What? Bass?
Kevin Bass.
He plays the bass.
Prefer Bob. I like Bob.
He's a bass player in the band, the New Water Order.
I'm sure that Jellyfish can make a stable of instrument players.
Yeah, badass. Yeah, it is badass to play the bass.
Yeah, that's what bass actually is short for.
Yeah, badass.
All right, we got Kevin Steen, 19-year-old Canadian male wrestler.
He's 19.
That's 19 years old. You have all these like
34.
All right, Kevin Steen.
Kevin
what about Kevin Spleen?
Kevin Steam. He's a steampunk.
Oh, Kevin Steamed Hams.
Steamed hams.
Kevin Steam. I like Kevin Steam. He's like an avid PC gamer.
Can you draft Gabe Newell to manage him?
Newell. You could. You actually could. PC Master Race. Swagger guy.
No, that's a Weasley heel.
Oh yeah, you're right. Weasley.
Weasley.
King Kong Bundy.
46.
Most of
Hold on, look at this description. It says big man wrestlers of all time, very thick.
Nice.
King Kong Bundy.
Um,
King Kong Al Bundy. That's I like that. Married with children.
Peg.
Ping Pong Al Bundy. He's a big fan of table tennis.
King Kong
Ooh,
Bundy.
I like
that's
it.
good, yeah. It's like a Balls of Fury type character.
You know he's canonically related to Al Bundy.
How about
That
King Crab?
jellyfish.
King Crab Bundy.
King Crab.
King Crab.
I've had enough. You other guys better not be C-related puns. I've had enough of the C-related puns.
Oh, sorry, we're not taking your little game seriously.
Listen. What is
Story.
What is the gimmick here, huh?
He's the king crab fisherman.
Now, what does that mean?
He's the king of the crabs.
He's the king of the crab. Okay, he's the king of the crabs. That's what I'm talking about.
King of crab style.
I'm gonna say he's the king of crabs. I'll say that's like a dominant gimmick. Yeah. This is the king. Yeah. Mr. T.
Mr. C.
Okay, that wasn't late. So he's like the mascot of your promotion. He's your WCW. I don't even know what to call this gimmick. Mascot, I guess.
His gimmick is that he loves the letter C.
All right. Wait, so he's Mr. C, not Mr. C?
No, he's Mr. C, spelled the C like the water. But his gimmick is that his favorite letter is C.
Okay, so he's like Cookie Monster? Got it.
Yes, he's Cookie Monster.
Okay, he's Cookie Monster.
C is for cookie.
Perfect. Paul White, the Giant. 31 years old in 04.
Wow, that's surprising.
He was a young stud.
The Great White.
That's Sheamus. That's copyrighted.
No, but he's just...
Paul White. Paul White, the Giant.
Paul White's water rafting.
The big jeez. Great White is such an obvious answer. We could do Great White. He could tag team with Brett Shark.
The Great White and Brett Shark.
No, there'll be an eternal feud.
Or yeah,
They don't get along.
Yeah, I guess Sharks don't. Paul Wright, Ace Attorney. That's good. That jellyfish won't get that. I mean, we could just veto that jellyfish.
Paul White Tuna.
White fin tuna.
That's such a mouthful.
You're welcome.
White fin tuna? There's no way I can shorten that.
I don't even know what we can do as a gimmick other than he's a fish.
Yeah, I don't. That's all of them. That's everyone on this roster. No, you know what? No, his gimmick is he's a fish. That's it.
What?
He's a fish.
Dominant fish.
It's the most generic. Randy
Well, it's
Savage.
the fish show.
Randy Savage. Fish show is good. I like Fish show.
For sure.
So bad.
Well.
Is anybody finding this entertaining or funny?
Yeah, everybody loves this. I love the
Oh my god.
I love all of the posts where they're like, I really thought Fish Show was out there in the back singing his own theme music like, well,
ABG, that's good.
Well,
Macho Man. Oh boy. Macho Man. Mako Man.
Mako Man.
That's WCW,
He's in a
Mako
team
Man.
with Brett Shark.
Randy Sharkage. Jesus. I don't even know what Mako is.
Randy Sandwich.
It's a fish.
Don't we have
We
another
already
sandwich?
have a sandwich gimmick.
That's a tag team.
Taco Man Randy Sandwich. This is so
That's good.
stupid. All right, Taco Man
or
Randy
you could call him Bone Sawfish.
That's actually pretty good.
Oh, I like that a lot.
Bone Sawfish.
You want to do Bone Sawfish or Mako Man Randy Sandwich? I don't know why Randy Sandwich makes me laugh so much.
The same way Chum makes me laugh.
What's his gimmick?
He's
Sandwich eater? He's a sandwich eater.
He's a superhero origin story character.
He's a so he's not even the superhero. He's just like Okay, is that really the name of the gimmick? Superhero origin story character? Superhero origins.
You got 3 minutes.
I can't even type that many letters. I can't. That's nothing I can do.
I've been in the splash zone.
I'll just say he makes cameos. That's gonna be a swagger gimmick for whatever reason. Oh, Sable, Rena Mero.
Whoa, it's weird to see her shoot name.
Yeah, that's the way they have it in the game. Isn't Mero like a fish already or something?
It's a bone.
Sable. Table? Yeah. Page, that's good,
Table.
just table. Table. Just table.
She is the table.
Make a table. You like that dead jellyfish, or you got something else in mind?
No, it's good.
Is that 10?
Really
We can't do all of his people.
Okay, yeah, we can move on. Unless there's, I mean, there's like.
Let me see T-Bar. Yeah, do Vince and The Rock.
Okay, we got Vince McMahon. So what do you want the McMahon family to be called? That jellyfish.
Steamed McHams.
You got nothing?
Vince McClam.
You're still in Damo's gimmick.
I'll allow it.
All right, well,
I'll allow it.
Is it McClam or McClam? Like, is it?
McClam.
Oh, got it. Perfect.
Or is it the clan? McClam?
McClan.
The Clam Clan. Careful now.
Mr. McClam.
Mr. McClam. That's not bad.
That's pretty good. You're fried.
You're fried? That's not bad.
I love that.
And what's his gimmick, that jellyfish? What's his role on your show? What is he, like, serve catering? Like, what?
He's just nervous.
Nervous? Nervous? He's just a nervous fella? Okay. I guess he's a Weasley underdog kind of character.
Yeah.
And then, you got anything for The Rock? No chance. No chance in Shell? Very good.
No chance.
That's good. Nothing? No, we can skip it. That's fine.
All right, let's get to somebody else.
Okay. I guess I'll go to the next day. I'll just save just in case. Here, let me turn off auto.
The walk.
The walk.
He's a Chinese food chef.
Okay, save. And then oh wait, how do I advance? Oh, there we go. Okay, now we can play as. Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
You got ideas?
Yeah, I got ideas.
Alright.
Before we start naming people,
Okay.
I would like to first establish my first celebrity signing.
All right.
I would like to draft Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, Arnie. Well,
What'd you
he's in
call
the
me?
game. He's in the game. So. All right. Well, you're in negotiations with Arnie.
Okay.
Well, how much do you want to offer him? What kind of a contract?
all
I
the
don't
money.
know. What's a good number? He's important. He's important to my brand.
Well, it seems that you have $10 million.
Give him $1 million.
$1 million?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
A one-time payment?
I don't know. Tell me what makes sense. I've never played this
Negotiate.
game.
Literally, it's the real life. How much do you want to pay him per year? Do you want to do per appearance? Do you want to do per month? Like, what do you want to do?
Real life.
A written contract? A
Handshake. Handshake.
You want to do a handshake deal?
Yeah, he's an honorable man.
All right. The game suggests you pay him $61,000 per month if you do a per month deal, or you can do per show.
Quite reasonable.
Or you can
Let's do per show. Let's do per show. No, don't do handshake. I'll do per show 1,600.
No, that is handshake.
Oh, will it go up if I offer him more, or if I change it?
Do you want to offer him a written contract for $1,600 per show?
Yeah, written.
Exclusive? You don't want him to work for anyone else?
No, I don't want him working for anyone else. He's going to be because all of my authority figures are taken.
Okay. For we'll say 1 year. Or do you want to do a 10-year contract? Will we lock him down?
Lock him down for 3 years.
Okay,
That sounds like what I would sign for.
Your role in the roster will be an on-screen personality. You'd be available for, let's say, events and A shows.
Yes.
What do you want as merchandise? Let's say 45. Let's make him an offer and let's see what he thinks. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Working exclusively for you would mean I'd be losing opportunities elsewhere. You'll definitely need to increase the amount you're offering.
Okay, I'll give him more. Give him more.
All right. Well, let's try 2,500.
How much? What do
As
we
a
have right
freelancer, I am not looking to sign for anyone for longer than 9 months.
Okay, give him 9 months.
That's nothing. All right.
Do we have like a budget or what?
Yeah, you have $10 million.
Oh, all right.
All right. Now here's your roster.
All right.
Take a look at your roster and let me know if you have any ideas.
Okay. Let's start with John Cena.
Okay. Nice head of hair.
He will be known as the prototype.
Okay, I don't know if you own that.
I do.
But he is the prototype.
And his character is that he is a successful clone of the new manager of WWF, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He's a clone of Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah. Yes.
He doesn't look anything like him.
Yes, he does.
Okay, if you say so.
He Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay, Arnold clone? I don't know how to spell Schwarzenegger. So I guess I'll guess. Is that right?
No, I'm going to change his name to Arnold Schwarzenarwal anyway because we're not allowed to say that word.
Wow.
Schwarzenarwal. Arnold Schwarzenarwal clone.
Yes.
Is that like a badass gimmick?
Yes.
All right.
He's the chosen champion of Arnie.
Oh, is he a heel?
Yes.
Oh wow, okay. Turn him heel. Anyone else?
Brock.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm looking for suggestions for names, chat. However, his gimmick is that he is a failed clone of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh my god.
So this is like Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lobster.
It's a failed clone.
Rock Lobster. I love that. Rock Lobster.
Really good.
Brock Lobster. Brock Lobster. Yeah. So in
I think he's the Rock Lobster. Come on.
But Brock is. It's funny because Rock is.
Hijack can sign him.
So, in the beginning, there was Arnold, and Arnold was trying to establish.
What is this? Are you talking about the lore of your promotion?
Yes.
Yes.
I've thought about the lore.
Okay, this is like Lucha Underground.
Yeah, when Arnold Schwarzenegger took control of the WWF from the McClams, He needed to establish dominance, but knowing that he was not a trained combatant, he decided to begin a program in which to create the perfect Arnold clone. And the first attempt was Brock Lobster. This clone attempt failed. He was a horrible mutant, too strong and powerful.
He was too good.
So he was cast into the ocean. only for the later clone, the prototype, to rise from
Wait
the
a minute,
ashes.
that doesn't make any fucking sense. The prototype would be the first clone. That's why he's a prototype.
No, shut up.
It doesn't make sense for him to be the second if he's the prototype.
No, shut up.
All right, whatever. You got anybody else?
Let's do Tiger Mask.
Okay.
He will be Joe Exotic.
Joe, what the fuck? Oh, the guy. Yeah, that's the Tiger King. I see. Do you want to name him Tiger King Joe Exotic? Like,
Yes.
Okay. Way before its time.
Yes. And he's actually a trainer of big cats.
Big cat trainer.
Big cat trainer.
He's a legitimate
big cat trainer, and I might give him like some cat boys.
Little cat e-girls,
Some cat boys.
That's a great gimmick for the hooligans, if you ask me. For Kendrick
Actually,
and London.
yeah, you'll make Kendrick and London his cat boys.
I'll make Spanky Catboy number 1.
Catboy number 1.
And by the way, chat, you get extra points if you can like make little pictures where you Photoshop Kendrick as a Catboy.
Yes.
Because we do need to replace some of these pictures if that fits their gimmick.
JoJo's Bizarre Exotic.
He's a cat boy. I guess is that a comedy gimmick? I don't know. What do you call that?
He's a Weasley underdog.
He's a Weasley underdog. All right, and then Paul London is Catboy number 2.
Yes.
All right. That's perfect. I think that's a great fit for them.
Yep.
Anybody else?
Let's do Jushin Thunder Tiger.
Oh, is this like a stable?
It's a stable.
Wow, that's great. All right, Jushin Thunder Tiger. So he's like the lieutenant of this stable, huh?
Yeah, he's actually the big boss of this group.
Oh, he's the leader.
He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well.
So he's the alpha cat or whatever.
Yeah, alpha cat. It's his jungle.
It's a swagger. Or is it a mysterious occult gimmick?
Mysterious occult.
Oh wow, cool. He's like a cult.
Yeah, he's like a dark lord.
All right.
Chavo Guerrero.
Yeah.
His name will be Kelvin Veit.
Spell that for me.
Kelvin. Yeah.
And then what?
Veit.
Veit?
Yes.
All right.
It's German.
Okay. Oh, is he German?
No, his gimmick is that he's a race trader.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And what would you call that? A Weasley underdog?
No, I call it offbeat unstable.
Oh, he's offbeat unstable?
He's actually trying to impress Arnold Schwarzenegger by becoming white.
I'll switch that so he can play that well. All right. Oh, he's desperate to join like the authority of like.
Yeah, he really wants to join.
Okay.
He was not Kelvin Veit. He was just Chavo Guerrero. But after the change in powers, he was like, oh, I need to be white now.
I see. And then Linda, is she just Linda McClam?
Make her Linda McClam.
Okay, so it's the same universe as.
It is the same
WCW.
universe. I will acknowledge the WCW lore.
So what did you call Chavo? What did you call Chavo?
Kelvin Veit.
Kelvin Veit. No, I've got a really good one for Eddie Guerrero, so I'm gonna. I'll leave that one.
What's Linda McClam's gimmick?
Her gimmick is that she's a catatonic.
Is that wait a minute? If she's catatonic, does that mean she's in Jushin Thunder Tiger's stable?
No, she's not a cat. She's catatonic.
Oh, okay.
I'm locking her into the wheelchair period.
Oh, so you're just ripping off the actual angle that she did. Okay, perfect.
Yes. So in the lore, the reason why Arnold was able to take over the World Whaling Federation was that he slid in and married Linda, and she couldn't object.
When you could just marry a person in a coma and they don't have to say yes or no. All right.
Yeah, you've never been to Vegas, obviously.
Yeah, it's Vegas. It's happened in wrestling before.
That's true. It has happened. She was asleep. Okay, fair enough. All right.
All right. Let's see what else we got.
How about Kana? Can you turn her into Kana? Just Kane?
Kana?
As a shot. Well, actually, you don't know.
I kind of want her to be a clown.
The clown thing she
clown,
was.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I want her to be. Her name will be the Joker.
With an A at the
Yeah, the Joker, baby.
Okay. She's a clown gimmick.
And she is a clown. Yes. L.A. Park. His name will be.
And by the way, you have L.A. Park and La Parka. So.
This is good.
have both.
Name them both Spooky Scary Skeleton. They will play the same role. No, but they'll switch mid-match. So
Twin magic.
They'll twin magic.
Let's see if I can actually make two people have the same name. It's gonna be so fucking confusing. Spooky, scary skeleton. Someone else is already using it. Is there a way we
can you put a little enye on the end? Skeleton.
Can somebody in the chat have an N with an enye so I can copy paste it, or on Discord? I need to take someone's enye and paste it into the.
Or should it be
Or it could be spooky, scary skeleton.
It's a spooky skeleton.
Or because La Parka and then there's L.A. Park, it could be like spook. I can't say that.
Yeah, I can. Spook skeleton.
Spooky. I don't know.
Oh no, spooky.
There we go. I got it.
Okay.
Everyone's sending me.
Enyes in the chat, please.
Sail away.
Episeya. Okay, skeleton gimmick. I guess that's an offbeat on what is that?
Mysterious occult.
Serious occult. There's nothing scarier than a skeleton. No.
Yeah, no. It's the pilots of our meat.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
All right, we got 12 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, we can move on to somebody else.
Day Moisture, you want to go last? Or you want to go next?
I'll go now. Go ahead.
All right. All right, wait. You look at your roster. I gotta get salmon out of the oven. 1 second.
What?
Is that one of Dijak's characters?
A jellyfish.
Nice. I know. Dame Oyster's got some heat.
Heat?
Yeah, you've got some heat for your work rate brand.
I'm very excited for all the gimmicks that I'm gonna try and give them.
Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine.
All right, Dave Moister, go ahead.
All right, we'll start with Steve Austin, as he'll be our top star. I was trying to think of something that's somewhat, something as cool as Stone Cold. But I was also trying to think of something that, really like brought home where he was from. So I've decided to call him Texas Toast. Stan Boston.
Oh my God. So wait a minute, is he from Texas and Boston?
Texas
No,
and
no,
Boston.
it's just his name is just Boston. But he is a TV chef.
Okay. Texas Toast, Stan Boston. Okay, that's good. And he's a TV chef.
Yeah.
And I guess, what would you say that's a badass gimmick?
That is badass.
I don't know. I think he'd be the best damn TV chef you've ever seen. So yeah, he could be a badass TV chef.
Alright, cool. I think kicks more ass than making a fillet on TV.
No, he tells everybody that the steak is dry.
What?
What? You think your restaurant's good? What?
You think this is a good steak?
Your stove looks like shit. What?
I've had better steaks on the lake.
It's fucking raw. What? Who else you got, Dim Oyster?
Okay, so Kurt Angle will be Bert Gradient. He's a math tutor.
Oh, I like that. Bert Gradient.
Gradient. What does that even mean, gradient?
It's math. It's math.
It's math. Dana. All right, he's a math teacher. I'm surprised that he didn't give us a Scott Steiner.
I have Scott Steiner. He's also
Oh,
he's
right.
going to be our answer to Kurt Angle.
To Bert Gradient.
We'll have an interview fight.
All right.
Obviously, with his team Gradient, we've got Chad House.
Oh, you mean the gradientist, the world's gradientist?
If you wait, no, technically, so it's Chad House and Shepherd Schooling, and they will also be known as Homeschool.
Oh, I like it.
Is it spelled Haas?
It's House.
House.
It's
Chad
spelled-
House.
Like Dr. House.
I always thought that's how you pronounced it. Chad House. And what is Shelton called now?
Shepherd Schooling.
What the fuck kind of name is Shepherd? Is that an
That's his
Irish
fucking
thing?
name.
Is that an
It's,
Irish
it's a
thing?
good Irish name.
Shepherd?
Like a shepherd's pie.
Oh, that's right. Well, somebody had to be named Shepherd to own the pie.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's his gimmick? He's a home. He's a
So they're
student.
all they're both teachers, and they're while they're also Team Gradient. Whenever they break away, they'll be called Homeschool.
Oh, perfect. You already have that in the works.
Even better.
Long-term booking.
Yep.
Anybody else?
Okay, so So Chris Jericho will be Clint Jerusalem, and he became a computer programmer after the Y2K panic.
Went Jerusalem.
Y2K panic.
Panic. Classic.
Panic.
Classic panic. It's a computer
He kept
program.
warning people for a long time about Y2K, and everybody kind of
Nobody
just
listened.
ignored him and thought
Nobody
it was cool.
listened.
And they were all
Freaked out
right
a bit.
because nothing happened.
Yep.
What
It's
is
because
this,
he
swagger?
saved everybody.
What would you call this gimmick? Weaselly? Swagger?
Ooh.
Comedy?
I think Weasley
Offbeat,
sounds...
unstable?
Oh,
Yeah,
he's a bit
conspiracy
unstable, actually. He's a
theorist.
very
Yeah, he's a
unstable computer
conspiracy
programmer,
theorist.
actually. Yeah, I would say that, yeah.
Okay. Alright, cool. Anybody else?
So, his namesake Chris Benoit is Clint.
Whoa! Do you mean redacted?
Yes, he is Clint Benedict.
Okay, redacted.
Okay,
is
there we
being
go.
named Clint Benedict. And then what is this gimmick?
He's very angry.
Okay, pretty accurate.
Yeah. It's kind of a shoot gimmick.
He's just angry, right? He's just angry. He's just angry.
He's a shit gimmick.
It's a realistic gimmick. It's a legitimate. He's legitimately angry. All right.
No, that's Brett.
That was Chris Jericho and Chris Benoit, and now going to Christian, and going with the name Clint. It's Clinton.
It's Clinton.
It's Clinton.
It's Clinton.
You had the opportunity to name him Judaism or Muslim.
I did think about. I did think about Jade calls him Muslim, but then I'd have to call Jericho Jerusalem, and Benoit Moose Benedict. So I went no, Clinton.
Okay, it's Clinton is his full name, but
And his tag team partner Brink.
Brink.
Oh, I get it. That's good. Brink. Nice synonym play.
On this day.
What's his gimmick?
He's a vampire, isn't he?
He's a photographer.
He's a what?
He sees clearly through his cannon lens.
It's Clinton's gimmick.
Well, he's a lighting technician. That's why they work so well
That's
together.
why they really love to give everybody a moment for flash photography.
Now, for a 5-second pose. All right.
Very proud of this next one. So the Dudleys are Dave and Barry Diddle.
Okay.
The Diddles.
Also known as the Diddles.
Oh, yeah. Dave Diddle.
Dave and Barry Diddle. And their little brother, Little Diddle.
Little Diddle. The cat and the fiddle.
The Diddles. Three Diddle.
It's the Diddles.
Okay.
Oh god, I set that up far too much, and I'm probably the only one who laughed. But
What would
I
you
didn't
call-
remember that.
What would you call their gimmick? Like,
Inbred.
oh, Jesus Christ! They're different races. How are they inbred?
They clearly have genetic
Girls have eyes,
diversity.
you know.
Okay. All right. We can do the gimmicks later. Is there anyone else, or we want to move on?
Sorry. I'm still kind of laughing at that one. Eddie Guerrero will be Latin Beat. Eric Greet.
Wait, is that one name?
So it's the his gimmick name is Latin Beat.
Okay.
He's a DJ. He's Latin Beat.
Oh,
Eric Greet.
okay. And he plays salsa?
Oh, he's a big salsa fan, yeah.
Okay, that's cool. What a lovely
I
bunch
always
you have
spicy.
Spicy.
He's a DJ.
That's why they call him Latino Beat.
Latin.
Latin Beat.
Anyone else?
So Mike Awesome is Mark Badass.
that's a better name.
Is this around the time where you started giving up, or?
Oh yeah, this I'm definitely giving up here. Super Crazy is very mental.
Yeah, see you did. Very mental. Okay.
I'm gonna say, did I actually name anybody who was good?
Anyone else?
Hold on. I'm gonna have to go back to a lot of these.
That's all right. I can go to mine, and we can finish off later.
Go with for Raven, just the large bird.
Bird.
Large bird.
Larry Bird.
Large bird. Well,
It's the large bird.
yeah, ravens are very large. All right. Okay.
I need the chat's
mental.
help. Oh no, wait a minute, I've got another one. Oh no, I don't actually. I need the chat's help with Lita, please, because that was struggling with Lita.
Chat, go to the Discord and you can post your ideas on the Chum channel.
While they're doing that, you can rename Jazz Soul,
Amy
please.
Dumas.
Soul. Amy Dumas. Alright, we only got a couple minutes, so let me try and come up with something for Tien Bay.
Oh, I like Lita. She's a hacker.
She's a hacksaws.
Epic hacker.
Okay.
Fita, she has OnlyFans. Brilliant.
It wasn't invented yet.
I have some ideas here. Alright, well, first of all, Undertaker, of course. I'm gonna have to make true an old schoolyard rumor in Saudi Arabia.
Underpants.
And his new name will be Malik Abdulaziz Al Kalawi. He has converted to Islam.
Oh Jesus!
Even the Undertaker bows before Allah.
Because even the Undertaker bows before Allah. And he's a good Muslim boy.
Abdul Aziz.
What else do we have here? Oh yeah, Sting.
It's Steve.
He is now the man called Steve.
Yes! A man called Steve.
His new gimmick is he's exactly the same, but his name is just Steve.
Just Steve.
It's
we
Steve.
got Steven Regal. We got Steven Schmiegel.
Schmiegel
of Lord of the Rings fame. His new finisher is called the Power of the Precious. He wears a ring to punch people out.
Eagle.
New Jack, of course, this is a classic. His new name is Nude Jack. He's a nudist. Everything other than that is pretty much the same. Who else do we have? The Great Muda.
He's the exact same, but he's nude.
Is now the Okay Muda. He is the world's most mediocre wrestler. Or maybe Fine Muda. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Sounds like okay.
I also have America's Most Wanted is now America's Most Haunted.
Oh, they're ghost hunters?
Yeah, Chris.
That's a great gimmick.
Chris Scaris.
Yeah.
And James Storm. I don't really know what to do with Storm. Maybe Storm.
Let's go with another indie name that everybody uses. Call him James Star.
Star.
With two
3 R's.
Three.
He's the rated star superstar.
He gets all the stars.
Who else do I have? Damien O'Connor. Oh, I'm gonna have fun with you, but not right now.
I'm gonna have fun with you.
Abyss is now ABBA-is.
He's a big ABBA fan.
He's a huge ABBA fan.
We are a dancing queen.
Sandman.
Sweet on the tambourine.
The Sandman is now Ayn Rand Man. He's an objectivist libertarian who carries the Fountainhead and Atlas Shrugged to the ring. Whoops, I messed that up. So we have Ayn Rand Man.
Ayn Rand Man. I feel like Sandman's never read a book.
Rhino. This one was a layup.
Gyno.
Rhino is now a lazy bum called Wino.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I love that one.
Very Detroit.
Who else did I have? I think that might be it. Yeah. I think that's all I got right now, but we can finish later. Booker is kind of tough for me.
Oh, can you inherit the gimmick that I was going to give him all those years ago? I wanted him to be.
Why'd you call him Bookster? He's just a big fan of novels.
Well, I wanted him to be a Black Hebrew Israelite and preach the word about Yaqub.
I don't know what would I call his name though. Booker
Abdulaziz.
Okay, we're gonna have Nation of Islam. Right. I'll figure that out. My first inclination was to call him Booker T, like EE, and make him a golfer, but that's too easy. Well, at least a pop demo.
What about Booker? What about Booker?
I went to a driving range for the first time the other day, and so I'm very much enjoying the golf pun.
This is Rob Dat Van. He's just a burglar, I guess.
He's a burglar.
I don't know.
He should be Booker. He should be Booker TTEA, and he should be full of piping hot secrets.
Ooh.
Oh yes, I love that.
Booker T, the shadow broker.
He's just a gossip. I love that.
Yeah.
Spill the tea.
Okay, and for now, Stacy Keebler. I think I took somebody's suggestion in Discord.
Just call her Legs.
Well, I was gonna make her like a Keebler elf who made cookies.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
She's really tall for an elf.
Well, Low key. I'll do something fun with low key.
Sure.
The big hard ones. Ooh. The tough ones for me were like Jarrett, Hunter, and Sean. I'm still trying to work on like what they're gonna do. Jeff Hardy. How do we feel about Jeff Harvey?
Jeff Harvey.
Harvey.
And his gimmick is that he is a game show host.
Steve Harvey.
Well, that's all I got for now, and we're about hitting the end of the day anyway. You know, you guys want to take a look at... I'll take screenshots of all of these and post them on the Discord, and then if you guys want to try and fill in the blanks to help us out, totally go down and do that on the Discord channel, TEW, I think, and post it and help us out a little bit. But for now, I think we got some pretty good rosters going.
I'm pretty ecstatic about what we've got so far.
Can we change Lita to Peter, who's an animal rights activist?
That's perfect.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
So I think me and the boys will just kind of finish this off quietly over the week, and then on next Thursday, let's try to book our first shows. How do you guys feel about that?
We'll have the full 2 hours next week, so
all right,
we'll make the most of it.
Do it.
All
I
right.
hope you guys had fun.
I hope you guys had fun. Thank you for joining me in the second half of the stream. Thank you for watching, everybody at home. And as we all say, gee, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. I love you guys.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah, message me. I'm going to send you guys pictures of what we got so far. Just message me whatever you guys